The long eons of history have revealed many heroes. There are heroes that saved the day. There are heroes that saved the night. But in all of history, there has never been a hero like a campfire hero.
I am that campfire hero. And when you make a Black Butte Porter Demi-Glace with a nice bone-in ribeye steak for your friends and family, you too can be a campfire hero. All right, let's rock some steaks. We're kind of in a hurry. We got Blackstrap on the way. I'm going to show you how to do a perfect Black Butte Porter Demi-Glace. We got some bone-in ribeyes. I'll talk about that in a second. Sear those off. I got a beautiful topping. Let's check it out. First, anybody? Butter. Let's give that, let's call it about 2 tablespoons. This thing's about 350 degrees. Here's my one largest shallot. We're not going to brown this. We want to just get it translucent, okay? It's going to burn through otherwise. We've got a whole lot more cooking to do. Stir, stir. Let's go ahead and throw in 1 bay leaf. Now I've got some white peppercorns. Did I say this is whole pantry? Excellent. Let's call it half a teaspoon. Stir it in. White peppercorns, a little less strong, nice little greenness to it. See, it's starting to turn a little brown. We're nice and translucent. Now, I'm missing a Black Butte Porter. Nicely done. We have a brand new magic hand, by the way. Don't wave. Now, we all remember, you're pouring this in and it foams. Keep an eye on it. This is why we're doing it in the Dutch oven. You could do it in a saucepan. Trust me, don't. We're doing this demi-glace. We're not going to do this super thick. We just want to be able to spread it over, got a nice spread on the plate because you want some on every bite of the steak. Get it? Got it. Good. Now, I want to pour about half of this. Reason why we're doing this, we want to get a little bit more of that hoppiness from the Black Butte Porter. Beautiful stuff. Now we're going to stir this up, thin it out just a little bit because this thing is going to thicken as soon as we put in the demi-glace. I have made a demi-glace. Not hard, we're talking beef marrow bones, onion, celery, carrots, water, bay leaf, peppercorns. That's it. It takes a little time, not to worry. Have this on hand, you can freeze it. Cool? Cool. So you've got this little fat cap on there. Push the fat cap down. So you got a little hole, pour her in. This thing is nice and thick. Started out as gelatin after I cooled it down. We're again not doing a very thick sauce. I want it to run around. You cut up your steak, you go dink, dink, beauty. Now, we've got a nice little difference in this episode. Only gonna reduce this down a little bit. I've got this nice and hot. We're gonna pull it off the flame. I'm looking at 110 degrees. We've got this thing nice and cooked down a little bit. It's not quite syrupy, still a little on the runny side. A little bit more fresh thyme. Don't take it off, just throw the whole thing in. Do you know how to finish the sauce? We all know how to finish the sauce. Moo. Stir that bad boy in. Just gives it a nice gloss, a little bit more richness. You need a little bit more fat to this. Let's talk steaks. This is what we call at Whole Foods Market, this is a step 4 meat. We have a step 5 program. This is an animal welfare program done by the Global Animal Partnership.
What is step 4 beef, you ask? Step 1 means no crates or cages. Step 2 means they live in an enhanced environment. Step 3 means that every single animal has access to the outdoors. And step 4 means these cows have never been feedlotted. These 4 steps ensure happy cows, and happy cows make for some mighty tasty beef. Now, back to Hammer.
Okay, so I brought this Black Butte Porter up to temperature, which means right around 110 up to 115. Let's check it. 110, 112, 113, beauty. This is gonna take less than a minute. This is gonna take probably 30 seconds. It's still pretty warm out here. So, just warm it. See, you can tell, this is like bath water. Perfect. I'm gonna give it one flip. See how soft all of a sudden that is. Look at that. You can see the fat kind of rendering between the flesh. And by the way, you want a nice fatty ribeye. Trust me on this one. Now, we're ready. This is gonna take this thing right here, 500 degrees. Seconds. Go. Now, let's check something out. You got a little sear. You can tell right there. Ready, set, boom. Alrighty.
Well, you're looking for love in all the wrong places. That's not the way it used to be. What are you missing, and what will get you kissing? The one that you see in your dreams. Well, you might find love at the end of the rainbow if you know how to play the game.
Anybody can be a campfire hero. All it takes, great beer, great bone-in ribeye steaks, all my good friends who love to have a good time in this most wondrous location.
Barstool all alone. You won't find your love home looking at the phone. You won't find your love in a beer full of tears, and you won't find your love in a black Butte porter beer.
White Knuckle Studios.